I'm engaged with an amazing man, and I've been experiencing a big, big awakening thanks to this relationship with this man. 3 years ago, we met in Mexico, and at the time, I was going through a big awakening, what we call night, a dark night of the soul. I was going out from a very toxic relationship. I lost interest in all the goals and ambition and money and achievement and success after achieving a big success in my business. And I was completely lost. And Gavin, my partner, came in my life exactly in, well, we were in a group of friends, but we never really spoke deeply. Gavin, when he met me for the first time, he knew it was me. Like he just saw me and knew me. I was so in my conditioning and so in the illusion and so focused on this other guy that he was completely toxic. So I simply couldn't see anything. And when we start really dating or anyway getting to know each other deeper, I was going through this horrible and very difficult time in my life where all my beliefs and all my certainties and all what I thought I was crumbling, was being destroyed. And my health was very bad and everything was coming up together. So when I met Gavin, I started realizing that he was a very nice man, a very good man, a very good person, completely different from other guys that I've been dating before. And my brain completely freaked out. So, simply what happened is that our brain is so used to drama and dopamine and trauma that this is what he's attracted to, and he's attracted to that because he wants to continue to reproduce the attachment style that he has with the parents, with the mom mostly. Want to continue to reproduce the trauma. And of course, Gavin wasn't represented any of that. Gavin was making me feel secure, safe. He was willing to be committed. He was present. It was completely different. And in a paradoxical way, our brain doesn't know peace, doesn't know security. And so for our brain, this represents unknown and so represented danger. He prefers to have certainty with the trauma that he knows than the uncertainty of the peace that he doesn't know. So at first I had to deal with a lot of doubts. Is it the person for me? A lot of rejection, a lot of intrusive thoughts about the relationship. And in an amazing way, as always, God is so perfect. Gavin found this page of what it would become my therapist for the next 2 years about relationship anxiety. And relationship anxiety is having intrusive thought and compulsive action around the relationship. So asking yourself questions constantly about what is if he's not the right person? Should I stay? Should I go? What if it's my intuition? And this is exactly what I was going through. So at the moment in time, I was invited to really, really deepening my capacity to feel. Until the moment, until that year, I wasn't really feeling the feelings. I was escaping the feeling. I discovered this non-duality teaching, and so I'm not my thought, I'm not my emotion, or just my thought. And I was completely avoiding bypassing all my emotions. And when I found Gavin, life was like, okay, you know what? Now you have to feel. You have to feel all the pain, all the things that you didn't want to feel until now. So the therapy really helped me to amplify my capacity to feel and to go through this emotional healing process that for me is a very important stage of the awakening. We can't go deeper and see who we really are and our true nature and the self-realization if we are not going through this purge and this this living the feeling, if you know what I mean, very feeling it for real, but not feeling it with the mind. So no psychoanalysis and psychotherapy, not going, oh, my mom did it. This is just the mind. Really feel it in the body. So the relationship was a real opportunity for me to heal, an opportunity to wake up, to go out to all the conditioning that I had about love. The truth is that until the moment I had so many beliefs about how should I feel, how love should feel, how the relationship should be, what the relationship would have mean and brought me. It should give me peace, it should give me joy, it should give me magic, it should give me passion, it should give me romanticism, and all these things were keeping me from experiencing the true love that I really am, that my real nature. Because I was expecting all these things coming from Gavin, from the relationship, I was still in suffering and in conditioning, because first of all, no one can really bring us anything that is already there. And I was completely living in an illusion. But breaking from this illusion, breaking the matrix was the real difficult path. It was the real difficult part of the awakening. All this belief and all this conditioning, all these things that I thought I wanted start crumble in a very hard way, because my mind was so attached to it. I want a man like this, I want a relationship like that, I want to feel in this way. And this attachment every time brought me closer to who you really are. Is this who you are? This is what you want? Are you sure? In a sense of like exploring that it was a complete illusion created from the ego. And the ego is so strong in making you believe, no, this is a real belief, a real need, a real fundamental need that I want it to be fulfilled, and my person has to be like this. And it's so believable, this story, that there is another person, that there is a you, and there is a person that is going to give you that love, and when you feel that is going to be enough, and going to feel, it's so believable, the story is so believable. But little by little, practicing and deepening my practice and my focus on self-realization, this attachment, this belief, this conditioning started fading away. And the more I deepen my practice, my desire to look in the direction where I really am, the more the relationship is free, is joyful, and the things that I always wanted, in a paradoxical way, they're there, but I'm not clinging to them, and I'm also welcoming the opposite things that my mind didn't want there. And I'm deepening this capacity to see who I really am. It's a capacity. I don't know if I want to say capacity, but you know what I mean. I'm deepening this understanding. So for these last years in this relationship, I made my only focus, my main focus, self-realization. I stopped focusing on the relationship. I stopped focusing on Gavin. I stopped focusing on what he was supposed to be and what he was supposed to give me. And I started make of self-realization the main goal of my existence. And this is why I got free. And this is why I started feeling this amazing peace and fulfillment, and nothing ever was missing. And this is why our dynamic changed, and this is why today we have a conscious relationship. A conscious relationship when there is not anymore a you and a me, and this transactional love. And I'm still deepening this capacity of unconditional love. I'm still deepening this capacity of seeing through the veil of the mind when sometimes the mind wants to come again. And the trauma that I had to experience was so hard in my relationship. In general, with all my relationship, not just with Gavin, it was a big trauma. And today, the sensation of this trauma can still come up, they still can emerge, but I live them in a different way. I'm experiencing in a different way. There is less a belief of a me in the middle. There is less a belief of a personal, is about me. is more like sensation that emerge in the space that I truly am. And Gavin is a amazing safe space where this sensation can be processed and in a very loving and unconditional way. And in the same way, I'm not projecting on Gavin, I need this, I want that, I need you to be like that. But there is a deepening knowing that every time my brain creates this illusion is because there is something they want to be felt. And so the focus today is here, is not here. The focus is I keep my attention here because I know that the rest doesn't exist, because I know it's not real. And there is not a you and a him. There is only the love between the two of you. So yeah, I hope this video make you understand how going through the what could happen when we go through an awakening in a relationship. And the relationship can be a doorway to awakening. And this is why. And if you decide to focus your attention on self-realization instead of focusing on the relationship, everything is going to change. Everything is going to change in your life, in every area of your life. So I hope this give you the the little push to say, I've been focusing all this time on the wrong thing. I've been focusing on my partner, what he was supposed to give me, what he was supposed to be, and how I was supposed to feel in the relationship. I was focused on the wrong thing. If you want to be supported in this path in your relationship, we give couple session, but also individual session. So a one-to-one, please don't hesitate to contact us. I'm gonna put all the information here below. Thank you for watching this video. Please leave me a comment. A comment is always a conversation, and I see you in the next video.